If you have not taken a step to self exclude yourself from your nearest casino that you live by, if you are a problem gambler, you are not serious about quitting your gambling addiction. Now, why do I say this? I say this because I've gone through it personally. At the beginning of this year, January 24th, 2025, I self excluded myself from the nearest casino nearby. I vehemently believe that the number one reason people have a gambling addiction or they're a degen gambler, problem gambler, however you want to categorize it, is accessibility. If you have a casino within 10 to 15 minutes of you, like I do, and you have the propensity to be a problem gambler, or you are a problem gambler. I don't categorize myself as a problem gambler currently. I do have that within me. That's why I needed to take the step to self ban myself. That's exactly why I needed to, because I got to a point where I couldn't help myself. And if you self ban yourself, then you give yourself an out. Now, if I really wanted to be full degen mode, there are plenty of Indian casinos in Northern California that I could go to at my current location. There are two casinos within 50-minute drive, a 52 hour 15-minute drive of me if I really wanted to go. But what I have done by self-excluding myself from the nearest casino that's 10 minutes away from me, literally probably about 7 minutes from where I live currently, and actually before I move about another 7 minutes away. So 7 minutes on either side of where I live now and where I lived at the beginning of the year. So yeah, accessibility. Ever since the Supreme Court has overturned sports gambling, where they left it up to the states in 2018, sports gambling has become a real problem in this country. Why is that? Accessibility. More people are able to gamble. Vegas isn't the only place you need to go to sports gamble. Or, back before that Supreme Court ruling, people had bookies. So people were gambling. It was more of a illicit, illegal activity. It was still taking place. Now it's super accessible. It's on your phone. If you live in a state, I live in California, we have Prize Picks. I'm not interested in Prize Picks. So sports gambling wasn't really my crutch. But sports gambling, for a lot of people, it is their crutch. But I want to just talk about my experience. My experience for my gambling problem, my degenerative problem gambling was land-based casinos, and especially me being so close to one. I can only imagine if I had access to a casino when I was between 18 and 21, or sports gambling from 18 to 21 and 21 and up. If I had that access when I was still living in Ohio, I live in NorCal now, but I'm originally from Northeast Ohio. I can only imagine the pit of despair I would be in if I had access to the access I have now to gambling. I didn't have that when I was that age, because in Ohio, we didn't have sports gambling before 2018, and casinos were just popping up. So there weren't any casinos to go to in Ohio in my malleable stage from 18 to 21, from 2002 to 2005. And I'm thankful. I thank God for that, because I would have fell into that trap full on. And I know that. So I'm very thankful to God that I didn't have the ability or the accessibility to go to a casino when I was that age. So this is the central theme of this video: accessibility. That's why if you have a casino and you know that you have the propensity to gamble, and you're in a current loop gambling loop. What's a gambling loop? Well, gambling loop is you get access to money, you gamble the money, you lose the money. Now you have to find another access to get that money, because it's mainly about being able to play. It's not about winning per se for a lot of gamblers. It really wasn't winning for me, because I hit some jackpots. I had a week where I won a bunch of hand-paid jackpots. In my head, I was more like, yeah, this money's cool, but it gave me a runway to play more. I was like, well, man, if I win this money, I'm going to pay this off. I'm going to pay this off. You never do it. You never pay off anything when you're a degenerate gambler. What you do is you are looking for that next time for you to go gamble. And that's when you know you got a problem. And especially if you are really close to a casino and you know you're a problem gambler and you know you can't help yourself, you absolutely need to self-exclude yourself. If you are serious about getting past your addiction. And I'll leave the video right there. Like and subscribe. It's your boy KSK Sports. It's my gambling channel. Also have a channel where I'll talk about sports in my Cleveland Browns, but I have this gambling channel as well for anybody that's having a problem with gambling like myself. On this channel, I'm just going to pour my heart about my gambling stories, but that's all I have for this one. I'll be bringing y'all more of the raw and realness, but for now, peace.